Okay. All right, it's Robert Dunlop, co-founder of WellnessHeroes.tv, and I'm here honored to be interviewing Dr. Vasant Lad, and he's really an expert in spirituality as it pertains to health in general. Now, for our average viewer at WellnessHeroes.tv, right now is going to be more North American based. Maybe you can talk about East versus West philosophies and spirituality, and just tell us your key messages to our viewers, your average viewer who maybe knows a little bit about yoga but not so much, a little bit about diet but not so much, and spirituality. There may be all over the map, from atheist to any kind of religion you can imagine.
The Eastern and Western philosophy is so profound, but Ayurveda conveys a great message that spirituality is in the heart of every individual. And every individual is indivisible, complete, total, unique expression of consciousness. So what is important? That individual should know herself or himself as he or she is. That self-knowing is the foundation of life. So there are three biological humors: Vata, the principle of movement; Pitta, the energy of transformation; and Kapha, the building, constructing material of the body. These VPK factors, they govern our unique psychophysiology. So in spirituality, one has to know oneself as one is. Suppose person has high Vata, will be hyper, dry skin, constipation, bloating, arthritis, rheumatism, sciatica, insomnia. All these disorders are due to high Vata dosha. So one has to choose diet which will pacify the Vata dosha. No potato, tomato, eggplant, no raw vegetable, and person should follow quiet, gentle lifestyle. No jogging, jumping, trembling, because that will aggravate Vata dosha.
Maybe for our viewers, I watched some of your lecture. You're talking about the three body types.
Correct.
So I'm a heavy guy.
Yeah.
I need to lose some weight, but I'm also a high energy guy.
Correct.
So I guess I'm a hybrid. Maybe you can tell me a bit about, and for our average viewing audience, the three body types that go.
Yeah. The three body type, Vata type is skinny body. They are thin body frame. They are active. They have cracking of the joint, popping of the joint. They are nervous, anguish, and hyper.
And that one is called?
That is Vata.
Vata?
Yeah, Vata, V-A-T-A.
Water.
Vata, not water.
Vater.
Vata. Vata, which is air.
Okay.
And they should do oil massage, keep warm, keep calm, and eat nice, juicy, healthy food.
Skinny has never been me.
Yeah, that is for Vata. Pitta people are bright, brilliant, very intellectual, very aggressive, competitive, working. That is high energy, which is your secondary nature. And
Secondary. So my first one is being fat?
yeah, no, not fat. First one is more Kapha.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Kapha?
Kapha. Kapha means water and earth, and Pitta is fire and water, and Vata is air and ether. So these are the three humors. So Vata is hyperactive person. Pitta is very strong in mind, aggressive, competitive, bright, brilliant, intellectual.
So most professional athletes, what would they be?
The Pitta.
Pitta, okay.
And Pitta people are bright, brilliant, so they should not eat hot, spicy food, no cayenne pepper, curry pepper, chili pepper, and no alcoholic beverage too much, because that will increase Pitta. Not to smoke cigar, and take a proper care of Pitta dosha, not working under hot fire, and eating little bland food like rice pudding, milk, dairy, all that stuff. And Kapha, which is your physically, they are very strong, healthy, stubborn, and stable. That is your nature.
Okay.
And these people are very loving, compassionate, but they love candy, cookie, chocolate, and they love they love sweet. They are sweet too. So
You know, a brief thing about me, when I was growing up, my mom gave me chocolate as reward when I did good things, so
Yeah.
that maybe wasn't the best idea.
no, this is a gift of reward, you know. So it is okay, but one has to change. A Kapha people should not eat too much dairy product, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, because that will Kapha gene.
Right.
So this is the body type.
So for North America, there's a lot of kapha people, overweight,
Yeah.
large percentage.
Mhm.
So what's your message? What's the top three things we can do as I'm representing the kapha people right now
Right.
with my extra weight?
So they should do regular exercise. Easy on cheese.
Easy on
Cheese.
cheese, okay.
Okay. But they should have more garnish, more vegetables, more steamed vegetables. And they should drink a glass of hot water with honey, 1 teaspoon of honey, and 5 to 10 drops of apple cider vinegar. And that is a good to reduce kapha.
Nice. Apple cider vinegar. Any particular brand or?
No, I have no idea what brand.
Okay. No problem. Sorry, foolish question.
No, it's good.
And what would you say for the other two body types? What's the message to them?
The pitta people should not work very hard. They should take vacation. They should calm down their ambition and just go into meditation.
So the Pitta, I'm a beginner here. They're the athletes?
Yeah.
Right.
They're
So
the
more
athletes.
meditation for athletes.
More calm down.
More calm.
Yeah. That's way they will calm down their pitta. And Vata people should not do jogging, jumping, trampling. No raw vegetables, no beans, burrito, like that stuff. Because that will aggravate Vata dosha.
Those are the competitive people.
Yeah.
Fire and earth, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this way, spirituality means balancing your dosha, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. And that is a very profound message of Ayurveda. So that we will keep in harmony with the nature.
Right.
Right? That's very important. Mother Nature is a great healer. And we have to observe ourselves. Pitta people should not have too much exposure to the sun. Vata people should not eat too much salt and sugar.
All right.
Yeah. And that is Kapha people. And Vata people should not eat raw vegetable. This is a great, simple message of Ayurveda that talks a great deal about spiritual awakening.
So where can our viewers find this information? What website would you like to send them to?
Yeah, the website is www.ayurved.com. That is our website. And all messages are given there. Ayurveda.
I'm just going to spell that out. So it's actually AYURVEDA.com. Ayurveda.com. And that's a lot more information there they can expect to see.
Yeah, and Ayurvedic Institute, Albuquerque.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for this interview.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for giving us some truth in wellness. I feel like this is true information. It certainly feels like it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, okay, this is Robert Dunlop, founder of the Mental Health Peer Support Organization. We're working out of St. Joe's Health Center here in Toronto, and we're expanding slowly but surely. And I'm here to ask, MIPSO.org is our website, but I want to get some information from Dr. Vasant Lad. He's an expert, considered one of the world's foremost experts in spirituality. What message do you have, Dr. Lad, for basically people that have been given mental health labels here in North America? They're saying it's 20, even some studies say up to 25% of the people have some mental health label or addiction, but in other parts of the world it's much lower. Maybe you can comment on your message to people with these mental health labels here in North America.
People are seeking happiness. People are seeking joy. But they don't know that joy is within their heart. Happiness is in the heart. The love is in the heart. If we look at our day-to-day life, life is relationship. Relationship between husband and wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, relationship between teacher and the student, or boss and the workers. This relationship must have great clarity, because clarity in relationship breeds compassion, and compassion is love. Therefore, love and clarity go together. There is a lot of confusion in our relationship, lot of demand, and unfortunately, relationship becomes a battlefield. Husband dominating wife, wife dominating husband. So we don't need that kind of battlefield. We need love, we need compassion, we need communication, we need dialogue. And that's why we have to learn the art of listening, art of looking. When I look at you, am I judging you? Am I criticizing you? Am I evaluating you? This is my inquiry. When I inquire myself, when I look at you, am I innocent or am I already preoccupied? So this inquiry will bring wonderful communication. I don't judge you. I don't evaluate you. I simply listen to you. In that act of listening, there is love. I think this art is lost. People don't listen. They don't look what they are doing. They are judging. They are evaluating. And that's why there is a lot of demand and expectation. Such a kind of relationship becomes very fragile. And that's why people are suffering.
That's some amazing words of wisdom. When you talk about communication, that's something I'm a student of. I'm always trying to be a better communicator. The mental health peer support organization is about peers with challenges that may be very different, but communicating and helping each other out. Do you think that can be an effective way to help people with mental health labels?
Correct. Communication is possible when we both are at the same level of consciousness,
Right.
right? And at the same level of understanding, same level of sharing.
Right.
In that communication, there is right understanding, and out of right understanding, there is right intention, right attention, and right awareness comes. So this communication is missing. That is why there is a lot of mental health problem.
Sorry, the reason there's a lot of mental health problems, just repeat that last.
Because of lack of this communication, lack of this understanding of one another is the root cause of mental health problem.
Communication breakdown, you might say.
Correct.
Famous song by Led Zeppelin. I don't know if you know them, but the communication breakdown. Now, I'm going to flip the logo of the microphone. This is our logo. And if we gave you the power to be in charge of the UN, every prime minister, every president, if there was such a power, what would the first three things or the most important things that you would do to try to make more harmony and communication and love here on Earth?
Freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of writing, number one.
Freedom number one.
Freedom number one. Second is good healthy food.
Good healthy food number two.
Organic, good healthy food, very important. And number three, spiritual awakening.
Excellent.
Spiritual awakening means giving love, respect, and right place for every individual. That is an art. And art means to put everything in its right place.
Excellent. You say that with some passion and force. So, spiritual awakening, you're an author on the topic. Who are some of your favorite authors on spiritual awakening?
There are so many authors on spiritual awakening.
Deepak Chopra.
Deepak Chopra is there. Krishnamurti is there. Then Dr. David Frawley is there.
Eckhart Tolle.
Yeah, Kerto. So many good people are there. They are on spiritual awakening, spiritual growth, and spiritual healing.
Excellent. So our listeners want to learn more about you and your work. What website can they go to?
Yeah, our website is here, www.ayurveda.com.
So we can zoom in on that. So we're just zooming in on the website so our viewers can get more information on that. And this has been a blessing to have this time with you. Do you have any final comments in terms of how corporations seem to be driven by money and patents? And as a licensed professional engineer, I know a little bit about these things. So that greed of the corporate machine to print money, how do we, as an average human being, how do we fight that?
There is no need in fighting.
No need to fight. How can we work together to create the love that you're professing and the freedoms that don't exist in some countries.
I think this kind of education is very important. This kind of conferences, this kind of health education. So we have to bring that awareness to the common people. And if there is real democracy, government of the people, by the people, for the people, when people are awake, government has to do it.
I would love to connect you with a friend of mine. His name is Don Tapscott, and he teaches collaboration through the internet and bringing truth and basically opening up data systems to government channels. He's from Toronto, he's written several books. His latest one is called Macroeconomics, and he wants transparency in government. He wants all the people to see all the data. Do you agree with that philosophy?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why the power should not be congested in one place. Power should be equally distributed everywhere.
Power should be equally distributed everywhere around the world.
Yeah.
So if everyone's working together with that data, that allows basically, as an engineer, I look at the data and say you can solve problems with that. And everyone has access to the data, those that have internet, those that have that luxury, or they can go to a public library here in Canada for free. A lot of people don't know that. But all the Canadian citizens become problem solvers instead of just a few politicians.
You know, there is one Vedic saying, Sangachadvam samvadadvam sammo vachamsi janatam deva bhagam yatha purve sanjanana upasate. Sangachadvam, let us walk together. Samvadatvam, let us speak together.
Nice.
Let us share together the same truth. Then that truth will flower from all heart.
Fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
That's a fantastic interview. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, sir.